Joanne Webster, President and CEO of the San Rafael Chamber of Commerce. Though I'm disappointed we cannot gather this year in true Chamber fashion, I'm delighted to recognize and honor our Businesses of the Year in this virtual setting. The pandemic has hit our business community hard, forcing many to shut down for weeks and some to close down for good. But our business community remains resilient, fighting their way back, making the best use of outdoor spaces, transforming the indoor space so it is safe for employees and customers, and of course, learning Zoom. Mastering new technology to keep our employees engaged, our customers informed, and even to hold fundraising events. But it's been stressful and confusing, and the uncertainty is causing anxiety, and yet they persevere, and all the while the Chamber has their backs, advocating for what is critical and matters most to them, launching the first disaster relief grant program in the county, helping them navigate PPP loans, securing personal protective equipment, getting permit fees waived, and by providing technical assistance in getting them safely reopened. The Chamber is the champion for a stronger community. We are tougher together, and we will get through this. None of this work would have been possible without the support from our annual Leader Circle sponsors. They are crucial to the overall success of the Chamber, and this year, especially during the crisis, their investment in us has been instrumental in keeping the Chamber vital. I would like to take this moment to personally thank the top-level leaders for their continued support in us. Marin Independent Journal, Bank of Marin, Hanson Bridget, Marin Sanitary Service, CPI Developers, Mercedes-Benz of Marin, Monaghan Pacific, North Bay Biz, BioMarin, Embassy Suites, Seagate Properties, Kaiser Permanente, Redwood Credit Union, Wells Fargo Bank, and Whistle Stop. Thank you for your continued investment in the Chamber's efforts to move our community forward. And of course, I am very grateful to be surrounded by such a dedicated, talented, and passionate team that work every day to support our members. Carolyn Bopp, Office Manager, Leslie Piper, Program Manager, and our newest member, Ellen Aranja, Membership and Leader Circle Director. And a special thanks to Leonard Weingarten, Business Development Director for 10 years of outstanding service at the Chamber. And of course, thank you to Trevor Henley and Desire to Inspire Studios. We are so grateful for the leadership of Congressman Jared Huffman, especially this year. And now, here's a word from him.
Thanks everyone for inviting me to participate in this event, and thanks to the San Rafael Chamber for making it happen and for all your exceptional advocacy during this very difficult time for our local business community in San Rafael. As you know, we've been dealing with the historic coronavirus pandemic for months now, and California is struggling at the same time with historic fires across our state and region. To give you a little context on that, in August of 2019, 55,000 acres had burned in California, and today, almost 4 million acres have burned as of the end of September. So these compounding disasters are really taking a toll on all of us, and especially our local business community. It is hard to keep track of all of the events and celebrations that we've missed because they were canceled due to this pandemic. But it is important not to lose opportunities like this, where we take a moment to express our sincere appreciation for the special people and businesses who make San Rafael the wonderful place that it is, the place I'm proud to call my hometown. Have a great event, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you, Congressman Huffman. I really appreciate you joining us this evening. And now it is my honor to introduce Mayor Gary Phillips. In 1994, Gary ran for the San Rafael City Council and won the election. He ran 3 times after that and ultimately was re-elected to the council from 1995 to 2007 and elected mayor in 2011. As a mayor, Gary is known for his abilities to bring consensus, to make decisions based on his principles, and provide strong leadership at critical times. During his service on the council, Gary has worked tirelessly to revitalize downtown and improve our city parks and community centers and make sound environmental choices. His professional skills as a certified public accountant also gave him an expert understanding of physical matters and budgetary issues before the council. It is my great pleasure to introduce Mayor Gary Phillips.
Hi, I'm Gary Phillips, Mayor of San Rafael. First, I'd like to say how much I have appreciated San Rafael for allowing me to serve as mayor for these past 9 years. I am grateful for the experience and will forever be thankful to so many in our community. I've been fortunate to serve with such outstanding council members, including next mayor, I'm sure, Kate Collin. Kate has been an extraordinary council member, bringing her experience on the Planning Commission and her enthusiasm for all within our community, while serving on the City Council and on a number of our ad hoc committees, including homelessness, economic development, and many others. Mayor Beth Bushy has always been a favorite because of her clear expression of thought and ability to listen to members of our community. I feel particularly fortunate to have served with John Gamlin, leaning particularly upon his financial expertise and experience. He is someone that I have often turned to for advice on matters such as our bond issues, pension plan obligation, and of course all matters coming before our Finance Committee. Andrew McCullough, whom I have developed a real friendship based on our utmost respect for him as a council member, but perhaps more importantly because he is such a fine person of highest quality. Both Andrew and I came on the council at the same time, and we will be leaving together as well. I sorely miss this outstanding group of friends in our official capacity, but look forward to remaining friends forever. Together we accomplished much for our community and the city of San Rafael. High on my list include construction of the public safety building across from City Hall, the rebuild of our fire station in Montecito and the Civic Center, along with the major improvements to all stations. Reduction of homelessness by providing housing and other services. We are one of the very few cities and counties within California to do so. Creation of downtown streets team and benefits of all their cleanup work throughout our city. Our parks have improved, some considerably. Whistle Stop will be moving to a better permanent location. We are actively addressing the very real wildfire danger we all face. Our businesses have been hit hard by COVID-19, but they are adapting and starting to come back. Our council, various board members and commissions, and employees are all working together in a very effective way. We put in place district elections, and the first will be this November. And finally, our city too has been significantly impacted by COVID. But I am hopeful that Measure R, put on the November ballot by the City Council, will address some of the impact. Regardless, our city is on a firm financial ground. It will continue to address the city's financial condition and services in a positive and constructive manner. Of course, these accomplishments did not come without excellent and concerted effort by our outstanding city staff. I can assure the community these outstanding individuals serve us to the max. We should all be most grateful for their contribution to make our city the best it can be. I can't tell you how fortunate I feel to have been mayor of San Rafael for these past 9 years, for which I am grateful and forever appreciative. So thanks again, everyone. It's been a great ride.
Thank you, Mayor. I really appreciate that. You're leaving the city in good hands. I am very fortunate to be surrounded by such a dedicated board, led by our 2020 Chamber Board Chair, Diane Henderson Glashinsky. Diane has spent 4 decades as a land use planner, holding numerous municipal positions before creating her own business, DMH Land Use Planning. She was named Citizen of the Year in 2015. She is an active Rotarian and a graduate of the San Rafael Leadership Institute and has been a great partner of mine as a board chair this year, leading the organization through the pandemic. Please welcome Diane Glashinsky.
Thank you, Joanne. This year we highlight 8 nominees in the small business category who are passionate about San Rafael. They provide good jobs for our local workforce and have touched the lives of many through the generous giving, outstanding volunteer work, and compassion for those that need it the most. The nominee for Small Business of the Year are Batteries and Bulbs, Bloom Marin, Desire to Inspire Studios, Enriching Lives Through Music, Judy's Automotive, Marin Link, Pond Farm Brewery, and Searchlight Lending. I feel like I'm at the Academy Awards. And the winner is Desire to Inspire Studios.
Desire to Inspire Studios is committed to telling the untold stories of people helping people through amazing visuals of photography and videography, whether an organization has budget or not. Desire to Inspire Studios provides an educational and experiential opportunity for people to pursue their passion as a career in commercial photography and videography while giving back to their community. We provide a place that provides mentorship, professional tools, and equipment, enabling students to create high-value content for the greater nonprofit community. We are the remedy. We raise awareness of good news and broadcast to the world more good news. We deliver messages of creativity, humor, dreams, visions, and solutions to today's most pressing problems. We provide a global platform to connect people helping people, inspiring them to give back to their community. We are Desire to Inspire Studios, people helping people.
Congratulations to Desire to Inspire Studios and Trevor Henley, our 2020 San Rafael Small Business of the Year.
Thank you so much, Diane. It is such an honor to have known you all these years through Rotary and now through the Chamber. And thank you so much for taking care of me when I was sick on that flight back from India from a Rotoplast mission. When I started my business, I often found myself wondering where my next client and next meal were coming from. The San Rafael Chamber helped me to provide both time and time again. Thank you. One of the coolest things in my mind is that the San Rafael Chamber has allowed me to often play as my professional 5-year-old self and run with some of my craziest ideas. I've always been so grateful for the Chamber to offer me opportunities to grow both personally and professionally. Specifically, the San Rafael Chamber has really helped me grow my internship program in a low-risk, high-impact way. I feel so very fortunate that I had the opportunity to follow and record the Leadership Institute for a year, and it was an amazing experience. I learned so much about my hometown by photographing all of those behind-the-scenes experiences. The San Rafael Chamber has not only helped me to gain some of the largest and most treasured clients, such as Marin Sanitary and others, but they have also allowed me so many opportunities to be supported and to support my hometown and our community of San Rafael. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Thank you to everyone who belongs and supports the San Rafael Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for being part of Desire to Inspire Studios.
Our large businesses make up an essential part of the economic health of the city of San Rafael and contribute to the vibrancy of life here. They provide hundreds of jobs and generate millions of dollars in sales tax revenue, and also donate back to San Rafael by supporting our schools, our seniors, and other local nonprofits. They contribute dollars, time, and materials to organizations we care about, ranging from the Marin Humane Society, Schools Rule, service clubs, and so much more. We are grateful for their contributions. The Large Business of the Year nominees are Gelati Brothers Incorporated, Hospice by the Bay, Marin Subaru, Side by Side, and Whistle Stop, now known as Vivalon. Drum roll, please. The Large Business of the Year award is Whistle Stop, now known as Vivalon. Congratulations to Joe O'Hare and his staff of Whistle Stop.
These are difficult times for all of us. The coronavirus has shown a light on the vulnerable older adult population that needs transportation, needs nutrition, needs this power of human connection more now than ever. At Whistle Stop, we've known this for the past 65 years, and we know that these needs will continue even after the crisis has passed. Although the doors to our Active Aging Center closed when the shelter-in-place order was issued, we remain hard at work, providing calm, focused support. Our dedicated staff is working tirelessly and creatively to expand our programs and implement new ones. I want to express my gratitude to the over 400 Whistle Stop staff members and volunteers who day in and day out provide these vital services. People People are asking how they can help. We have a few ways you can. You can make phone calls from your home to older adults in need. And you can make masks to protect our staff and the people that we serve. And we need cash donations to expand and enhance the services.
Have a good day. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Have a pleasant day. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The power of human connection is in our DNA, and we are committed to continue to meet that need of this population, and we are extremely grateful for what you're doing to help your community get through this crisis.
Congratulations to Joe O'Hare, his staff, and all the members of Whistle Stop.
Yes. Thank you, Joanne. I'm Joe O'Hare, Chief Executive Officer of Whistle Stop, now known as Vivalon. And on behalf of our entire family of staff, volunteers, members, and donors, we accept this incredible honor from the Chamber. Specifically, I want to thank Joanne and the San Rafael Chamber Board for their support for Whistle Stop and all the other community-based organizations in San Rafael that help provide the much-needed safety net services to those that struggle within our community. And I really want to also thank the Chamber for supporting our vision for our new Healthy Aging Campus. It's been a long development approval process, and we've had unwavering support from the Chamber during this entire process, and we couldn't have gotten this approval without their support. So we're really humbled and grateful for what the Chamber has done to support our organizations and other community-based organizations. And we accept this award on behalf of the thousands of older adults and their families who have helped make San Rafael the incredible city it is. And this is our gift to them to acknowledge the work that we do for them as them being a critical part of San Rafael. So thank you.
And now I would like to introduce to you my dear friend, fellow Chamber Board Chair, Lorenzo Jones, who will announce the Downtown Business of the Year.
This year, we're recognizing a Downtown Business of the Year for their outstanding contribution to the downtown corridor. In an effort to showcase the importance that 4th Street brings to the overall vitality of San Rafael, we've partnered with the Business Improvement District to honor this category. Our downtown businesses are creating a sense of place for our community. This year, more than ever, we recognize the immense impact on our local community. Brick and mortar retail is vital to our downtown economy, and we're excited to nominate the following businesses for the Downtown Business of the Year. The nominees for the Downtown Business of the Year are Erzurumende Bakery, Aroma Cafe, Bank of Marin, Blue Marin, Bodywise Massage, Fox and Kit, Friends Books, Gathering Time, Istanbul Rugs, Mike's Bikes, Petit Moliere, Pleasures of the Heart, Pond Farm Brewing, Ragianti Freitas LLP, Red Dragon Yoga, Searchlight Lending, the Fox Art Gallery, Youth and Arts, and the winner of the San Rafael Downtown Business of the Year Award is Bloom Marin.
Bloom is a volunteer-based nonprofit organization that provides free clothing to those in need seeking a life of self-reliance.
Bloom was founded in 1999 by Barbara Lee. She was in her 70s and she was looking for a way to give back to the community. She was connected with Mary Kay Sweeney at Homeward Bound, and Mary said, I have a few women here who have set up job interviews and they're ready to go, but they have no clothing to wear. Barbara and her friends got together and they helped these women with their confidence and their self-esteem, and they got to these job interviews. And we've grown over the years to dress men and women and children, the whole entire family, for their needs.
I bring young people here to the store to obtain clothing for internships or for work. They come here for clothing, but what they leave here with is confidence. They leave here with a determination, a desire to work, to change their lives. That's what Bloom provides.
Congratulations to Bloom Marin.
Thank you so much for the San Rafael Chamber of Commerce for recognizing Bloom as a Downtown Business of the Year for 2020. We are grateful for this award as it recognizes our volunteers and their efforts, all of our clients receiving services, and how we impact our community. We thank you so much. It is such an honor, and we just want to say thank you again on behalf of our staff, our board, and our advisory council, our donors, and everyone that supports Bloom throughout the year.
Now I would love to introduce my friend, Chair-elect Michelle Hasid.
Thank you, Lorenzo. For the Joe Garberino Green Business Award, we looked at those that have demonstrated extraordinary efforts to embed sustainable principles in their business operations and philosophy. We have recognized some outstanding businesses in the past, and this year is no exception. This year's nominees stood out because of their keen understanding of the balance of sustainability and economics, strong engagement from their employees, and their commitment to community. The Joe Garberino Green Business nominees are Agricultural Institute of Marin, Body Kinetics Health Club, April Phillips Design Works, Inc., Conservation Corps of North Bay, Blue Marin, EAH Housing, Delicious Catering, Hospice by the Bay, Hanson Bridget LLP, Mike's Bikes, Organic Cleaning Marin, Pond Farm Brewing, Slide Ranch, and Symmetric Energy. The winner of the San Rafael Small Green Business of the Year Award is April Phillips Design Works. Congratulations.
At APDW, our mission is that design matters, nature matters, and humanity matters. We look at everything through a systems thinking lens as a fusion of art, science, and environment. We want to make the world a better place for the environment and people so that we all have a resilient future together.
We serve high-density mixed-use developers, cities, public spaces. We also serve some residential, and we believe in serving the sustainable marketplace. We are also climate reality leaders trained by Al Gore, and so we fight for community rights and national rights, both here and in Washington, D.C. What makes this work so important is the environment, what we're trying to do for the environment. We're trying to create a more sustainable lifestyle for both our clients, our community, and the world. One of the projects we're working on right now is the Center for Food and Agriculture, AIM, and it is here in San Rafael. It is developing a total off-the-grid sustainable environment for the farmers market, also a learning center and an educational environment for not only the community, but as a model for the rest of the state of California and hopefully the United States.
Congratulations to April Phillips Design Works.
Oh, thank you very much. And thank you, San Rafael Chamber of Commerce, for honoring April Phillips Design Works as Green Business of the Year.
Sometimes our sustainability has been behind the scenes, but always its focus on moving towards a resilient future. We would love to thank you for this honor.
And the winner of the Large Green Business of the Year Award is EAH Housing.
Since our founding in San Rafael in 1968, sustained a cornerstone of how we operate as a nonprofit organization. EAH's nonprofit board of directors and our CEO and president Laura Hall are responsible for this focus, not only on building safe, attractive, and affordable low-income housing, but also prioritizing the importance of doing so in an environmental, conscientious manner. Being a green business is very important to our company. We'd like to thank our partners, Strategic Energy Innovations, SEI, and the Marin Sanitary Service for assisting us in developing our eco-friendly programs. Thank you.
Congratulations to EAH Housing.
Thank you.
It's a joy to be here this evening and to get to present San Rafael's 2020 Citizen of the Year. It is with absolute joy that I tell you, 2020 Citizen of the Year of San Rafael is the Dominican Sisters. I think it was best put by Mary Marcy, president of Dominican University of San Rafael, when she described the Dominican Sisters as the living embodiment of the city's slogan, a city with a mission. The Dominican Sisters were among the first residents of San Rafael and have been here for over a century. In that time, they have never wavered from making their home and the city of San Rafael a more welcoming, healthy, and just home. They have had an unparalleled impact on the community in the areas of education, social justice, and health care. Generations of San Rafael and Marin County residents were taught by Sister Patricia Lyons at the Garden School, starting their education off on a great foot at a very young age. The sisters also have been responsible for San Domenico School, now relocated to San Anselmo, California, and for creating what is now Dominican University of California, a world-renowned institution that attracts students from all over the world, and the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute, providing educational opportunities for those over 50 years of age. So from the youngest to the oldest, they have concentrated on education and provided wonderful services to our community. They are also very involved in health care. They have opened their home to all of us, providing the beautiful Angelica Hall. How many of us have been there to hear speakers or music series? The Santa Sabina Center, where generations of people of all beliefs have come to enjoy retreats and other quiet meditation, and the Conlin Center, providing athletic opportunities and a lovely pool for many residents of San Rafael and Marin County. The sisters have concentrated on social justice, immigration, and affordable housing for more than 100 years. I had the joy of working with them a few years ago on the Yellow Hallway, a collaborative effort with Homeward Bound of Marin. The sisters had extra space in one of their convents, and at their own expense and through many, many months of hard work, obtained entitlements to convert a wing to house 2 formerly homeless women and their children.
The mission of the Dominican Sisters of San Rafael is really to bring the gospel to bear on the critical issues of our day. When we first arrived in San Rafael, that issue was education, and we opened schools and educated young people. Began with girls and extended it beyond. As we've continued to serve in this county, we have expanded our understanding of the critical issues. And today we have a vision of bringing a sense of dignity, affirmation for the dignity of every person, whether it be the homeless, the elderly, the immigrant, and even Mother Earth. So we've continued as educators, being the founders of Dominican University and sponsoring San Domenico, but we've also extended our areas of service. We see ourselves in partnership with so many here in Marin County. We're on partners with Marin Interfaith, Marin Organizing, the Canal Alliance, St. Vincent de Paul, Catholic Charities. But probably our most recent and public way of serving is in partnership with Homeward Bound. We've invited formerly homeless women to live with us in a part of our convent that's called the Yellow Hallway. Times have changed, and so have we. How can we be seekers of peace? How can we bring about justice in our world? How can we pay attention to those who are voiceless? We are preachers as Dominican sisters, and it is our presence in many ways within this community, on commissions and committees, at forums, at council meetings, that our presence brings about a nonviolent way of being and speaking, seeking the good of all.
It's my greatest joy today to award the 2020 San Rafael Citizen of the Year to the Dominican Sisters of San Rafael. Oops.
So on behalf of all the Dominican Sisters of San Rafael, we're most appreciative of this award. When we arrived at the city chambers, we thought we were there to surprise someone else, and in turn, the tables were turned. We feel very honored by all those who have written letters to nominate and to support us, and to name the many ways we have been good partners, good members in this community. We've been here 170 years, welcomed by our friends, our neighbors, and feel that this award is really not just for us, but for all of us together.
And thank you to all of you for participating and being a part of our award ceremony this year. As Joanne mentioned, we would have loved to have done it in person, but it gives us all the more reason to look forward to seeing you next year in person when we really celebrate. Thank you to our chamber staff. Thank you to all our nominees and to our winners. And here's to another great year of the San Rafael Chamber and the City of San Rafael. Thank you.